Hi, I'm Tiska Rogers,
And I'm John Rogers.
and we decided to do our lesson plan on farming practices on variable and versus whole field spraying. Let me share my screen with you, and we will discuss that for you in just a moment.
So, like you said, we're talking about different spraying techniques, whole field versus the simulated or the variable. When we come down and we have it broken down into the 5E method. So, starting with the first E, the engage, just having a normal class discussion, talking about how do you think different ag practices can affect quality of water in these nearby rivers and lakes that we have. Showing a video to introduce fertilizer runoff and how it can affect the drinking water, having discussions, and the students can have practice on making hypotheses and guessing what you think would be different between the two types of spraying, whether it's like pH, turbidity, nutrient levels, all sorts of things. After that, they can get some visual and some hands-on understanding with the exploration, where we will have some containers made with sand, food coloring, and water to simulate runoff to show how it spreads and the differences between the variable and the whole spray. We can introduce a case study of a of a local or well documented body of water. Talk about that, and then we have a lab activity we're going to do, which I have pulled up here for the students. Tells us everything that we're supposed to do here. What they're going to do is this first one is a simulated lab. So you as a teacher will make uh, simulated runoff using Miracle Grow or whatever fertilizer you would have. And then the students will take water samples, soil samples for the core sample to see the difference. And we also have a teacher notes available that both of this teacher notes and the lab would be in the lesson plan to show you how to help set it up and how the reflection can work, showing the different see whole spray, the variable spray, and then you have control for each group.
Okay, so once we've done that explanation, we are going to have them put the results on a share Google slide presentation. Each group will have its own slide. And like I said, the results will go there from their controlled experiment. Um, they will have access to sticky note function in order to make comments on each other's. They give questions, give feedback. We're going to encourage them to be positive and constructive. And then once we go from there, the elaborate is where they get to do this lab once again, but instead of it being a set amount, they are going to get to go to a field and get actual field samples and from a ditch and get the runoff from the field. If they can't do that, then we will have some that we will have provided to them from both the variable, the no spray, and the whole field spray. Once they complete this lab a second time, they're going to actually write up their results, because you can get several different fields, and you don't have to have the same 3 fields for each group. You can get several fields, some with cotton, some with soybeans, some with a watermelon, whatever the case may be. We are in a farming community, and we have actually 11 different crops, major crops that are grown here, including peanuts. So our students are very, very involved and worried about the water quality and how it affects themselves, the plants that they're eating, and the other animals that live in this area. Whether is it getting in and getting the fish in the ditches that they like to go fishing for. So we hope that can use this in your lesson plan to bring something from the real world and into your curriculum, and teach them how to do the samples, the activities, and how to collect data. And thank you very much.
Thank you.